Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Jason and this is part 43 of Starfield, and we're continuing with all that money can buy. I think last time I made a mistake shooting the guard. Oh well. Anyways, let's get started. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, let's get started. Sorry. Oh, I forgot. I do have other powers. I went and got those. Personal atmosphere, grab rush, gravity wave, precognition, and then sense star stuff. Oh, okay. Let's go.
Important or not, I'm ready to listen.
Dusty. 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 Engine's ready.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
You hold something you have no right to. I will have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
Oh, that's not any type of ship I recognize.
The fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starboard, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. We are growing impatient. Cease your attempts to stall for time.
But you speak our language.
We know everything about you. That is why your kind cannot have the artifact. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. We'll get through this. Hold on. wipes the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this. Agreed, we should not delay.
I can understand wanting to honor or even celebrate history,
Welcome to
but
New
this
Homestead.
may take it too
Please
far.
make your way to the building at the end of the path and down into the colony below. Stay safe and enjoy your visit.
There is value to be found in looking back through history, provided one does not cling too tightly to it.
Very informative. I didn't know about the methane harvesters.
There are
before.
times I envy those who are able to travel like
Enjoy your visit here.
I'm learning so much here. Everyone should visit.
Well, I suppose this is one way to make a living, and if New Homestead deems it necessary.
Again. Excuse me, Bill.
You don't want to get hurt or sick around here. Dr. Lakota really doesn't care for jerks. Wish someone could convince her otherwise.
Orbital insertion completed. Jump complete.
Greetings, pilot. Jiro Sugiyama, head of Paradiso Security. I apologize for coming over this emergency channel, but we are in need of assistance concerning the large ship in orbit, and we value discretion in this matter. If you are willing and able, please see me as soon as possible at the main security office in Paradiso. Over and out.
Excuse me.
Landing struts primed. Retros firing. Hello.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. can't say for sure. Looks worn, but not cobbled together like a Crimson Fleet junker. Others have been saying it's some new Varun design, a gigantic battleship with hidden armaments preparing for assault, but that doesn't check out either. There's also been talk about non-human sentient life. The comms data we received might support that, but humanity's spread far and wide and no one's ever encountered anything like that. Still, first contact. Could you imagine? Not quite. It took some time, but we received a transmission. It was all, pardon the phrasing, it sounded almost alien, like nothing anyone's heard before. Clicks, distorted groans, buzzing, really disturbing sounds. Now, one of our engineers says it could just be some busted comm equipment or incompatible signals, but we're not sure. So far, no one's disembarked from the ship. No landing craft, nothing. We don't have the staff or ships to spare, otherwise we'd dock with it and attempt to board. It bears no discernible markings or allegiances to any manufacturers we're aware of. I'm hoping that doesn't mean we're dealing with some sort of new deep space threat. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
It's just that we weren't expecting to find life, let alone human life out here. We thought we were the only ones to leave Earth.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
You've come aboard the Earth colony ship Constant. Generations ago, we set forth from the planet Earth with the mission of colonizing a new habitable world in the spirit of our ancestors nearly a millennium ago. I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by, well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and the others. Ah, your question confirms one of our recent theories. It would seem that some form of faster-than-light travel or space-bending technology was invented during our long journey. That would explain why we would find people this far out into space. I guess technology leapfrogged us at some point. Interesting. I can only imagine that our predecessors didn't believe the technology would ever work, and so they made the decision to leave when they did. We do. Well, sort of. We saw structures using our surveying equipment. We've also seen the various ships pass us by. Some even seemed to want to communicate, but couldn't. Of course, we had no idea that they were being piloted by other humans. Well, the short answer is, we didn't. It's a generation ship, which is to say that most of us lived long, happy lives on board and passed our mission down to our children. It was never intended that the original crew would make it to our destination. The goal was always the preservation of the human race above all else. Though it would seem that was perhaps a bit presumptuous. We're not entirely sure. Our engineers believe it's possible that our technology just isn't compatible with theirs. All we hear when using them to communicate with anyone is a bunch of disturbing noise. It gave me the heebie-jeebies at first. Oh yes, of course. Where are my manners? Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. DaCosta, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain. I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2100s, my ancestor, Rupert Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you could believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
We were never trained to address threats from outside our ship.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't
shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Now that you're here, I can finally give my crew a chance at a new life. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such, but initially I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. Thank you, and Godspeed.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, we got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
I wonder what else is out there.
To think, all this time, we thought we were alone. Hey.
Wow. Hi. Just stay out of trouble. Sure is nice to know there are other people. I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to live.
Such a long time to survive on only the foods that can be grown here. There was not an option.
Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change it.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship. Just stay out of trouble.
Boy, am I glad you weren't some sort of alien or something.
Wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change it. Hey there.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
I do not envy the lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
I wonder what it's like out there beyond the little creek.
I wonder what else is up. Careful waving that fancy gun around.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, I haven't seen any ships before. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Anyway, oops.
Always a satisfying moment. Return to your ship.
Hello.
Let's get to the lodge. We need to discuss this.
Clamps released.
Excuse me.
You'd think we'd be a prime target for pirates, but they know to stay away for the most part.
Welcome to Paradiso.
What a nice day.
I cannot recall ever having the time, let alone the funds.
Welcome to
Vacation
Paradiso
someplace
Gift
like
Shop and
this.
Convenience. Feel free to look around, but don't break anything or you've got to buy it. And before you ask, there aren't any discounts, so don't even try to haggle with me. Yes, that's what I'm here for. Okay. Thanks for shopping. Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the Shark Tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions.
I didn't realize Kiwi was letting people in
You
here.
can go to any one of them. The resort.
I am. And you must be the diplomat Jiro told me about. Welcome, welcome. Normally I'd offer you an all-inclusive stay at our resort before we spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens! Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work. Now, tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them quite a bit too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grab drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do. And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain? I assume there's a captain? Right. Assuming they agree to the terms, I've got a list of resources you'll need to gather and bring back so we can support the new arrivals. We'll need to improve our lodging and infrastructure, plus account for future projects to support an increased population. Don't care how you procure them, just make sure to bring them here with you before we can consider this a done deal.
This is not the best life they could lead, surely. But I suppose it is better than dying on a failing ship or running out of resources.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help.
Heck, it's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us coming off as just...
Enjoy your stay, knowing you're in our capable hands.
Cycle the airlock. Move.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. What's the good word? That doesn't sound so bad. My crew will need to get used to working for a living anyway. This seems agreeable. Is that all? I'm not sure what we can spare. And I'm telling you that I'm not sure we can spare anything at this point. We won't, will we? At least not all of it. I wonder what we could easily access for this transaction. You're right. How much longer will we need to be stuck here while you gather all the resources yourself? Maybe there's something we can do. Tell you what, talk to Dice Game and he'll get you what we can spare. If you succeed, we'll see about finding some other ways to repay you as well. Thank you. Don't forget to tell of us in your travels.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Again, I haven't seen anything.
Just stay out of trouble. Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting.
Sure is nice to know there are other...
Hi there. Oh, nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just knows each other around here. Meeting new people isn't really a thing for us. Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of berths, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Dice K, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk. Oh yeah, she sent me a message. I have everything for you right here. It's all we can spare, so I sure hope you come through for us. Need anything else? Take care.
Huh. And to think, all this time we thought we were alone.
look like yours before. And again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Just stay out of trouble.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down something.
Careful waving that fancy gun around. We don't need to see what
There's so much to learn about now.
Oh. I think it's about you. Odd.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Ship's no longer docked. We're free.
Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to end part 43 here. Next time we'll continue with Starborn. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.